Psalm 16:11. You will fill me with joy in your presence. It should be when you're spending time with the Lord. That should be where you find most of your joy. And we know that the joy of the Lord is our strength. And then he says this, you fill me with eternal pleasures at your right hand. God doesn't want to just give you pleasure for now. He wants to be your pleasure forever. You're in on this thing, the joy of the Lord. I'm in on it. I love you, God. I enjoy you. You're my delight. Devotion and delight. Not just a devoted lifestyle, but a delighted heart. And with the Lord, we need to be pulling in close. Get into this thing called nearness. And nearness means this, simply a heart that is set towards him, that we're leaning in, we're steadfast, we're set towards him. Psalm 73:28, he says, but as for me, it's good to be near to God. The Lord, I've experienced the pleasure that comes from being close to him. Your car, when you buy a car, it has a thing in there called a radio. Yeah, I know you got like a CD player, which is like old school, and then I know that you like hook your phone up with Bluetooth and all that, but there's actually a function on your car stereo called a radio. Well, used to, they weren't digital like they are now. Used to, it was a dial and it had numbers on it, and you would turn that dial to find a station. And it had little buttons you could put on there to program it. That came along later, but at first it's just a frequency. That's all it is. Did you know right now, there are like football players, and there's like sports, and there's commentators, there's political commentary, there's like new age commentary. There's all this stuff in the room right now. Did you know that? It's all in the airways. And if you got a radio and you turn the dial on that radio, it'll go, hello and welcome to... What is that? You're tuning in to the frequency. You're getting closer to what it is. Listen, throughout our day when we're dealing with the junk, come on, all the static of life, just, I am my beloved's and he is mine. Just tuning into the Lord, just tuning in those moments. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted. The Lord saves all those that are afflicted. Just throughout your day, would you just turn the dial, just make the adjustments to just draw in, to tune in to what God is saying. Just tune in. Speak, Lord, for your servant hears. All the junk cuts out, and you're totally tuned into what God is saying. It's called nearness. You're just drawing near to the Lord. Listen, in order to hear, you got to get near. You got to get near. Somebody like, I want to hear from the Lord. Are you tuning in? Are you getting near? In order to hear, you got to get near. So get near to the Lord. Intimacy with him is developed by having a constant conversation with the Lord. Again, it's just all throughout the day, I'm tuning in. Got a little static here. Hey, Lord. I pull away from my desk. I put my phone down and I just pull away for just a moment. I say, Father,